Hello, I am Vishwajit Singh. In this video, we will discuss about JSF lifecycle. So, the lifecycle of a Java server phase application begins when the client makes an HTTP request for a page and ends when the server responds with the page. So that it means when a user or a client click on any link or a button. So at this stage, JSF lifecycle begins. So when a user click on any button, so it firstly requests to the restore view. This is the first phase of JSF lifecycle. After that, it goes to application apply request value. Then it will goes to process validations. After that, update model values and invoke application. Then at last, it goes to render response and respond to the client. So they all are the 6 phases of JSF lifecycle. We discuss each phase in this video. So let's move. The first one, restore view. So JSF begins the restore view phase as soon as link or a button is clicked and JSF receive a request. So restore view basically build a component tree. So component tree means example, this is our screen. So user ID, this is the first input text box, second one password, and a button login. So they all are the components. So this phase build the component tree. After that, second phase, apply request values. So after the component tree is created, each component in the component tree use the decode method to extract its new value from the request parameter. In previous slide, there is no value in those components, and in second phase, we enter those values in the components. So fetch new value and store components and apply converters. So apply converters means in the second phase we also apply converters. Means we convert string to integers and perform many operations. So the third phase is process validation. So process validation. JSF process all validators register on the component tree. So it validate email address and check password strength. Means when an user enter any email address, so it's correct or not. So and the password, the length of passwords, what is the maximum length of password, minimum length of password. So all these are processed in the third phase, which is process validation. After that, the fourth phase, update model values. So after the JSF checks that the data is valid, so JSF will update the bean properties corresponding to the input components value attributes. So JSF will update the bean property corresponding to the input components value attribute. So it updates those value in a bean property. So that's all about phase 4. The fifth one is invoke application. So in this phase, JSF displays a response on page, navigate the user to another screen if required. So during this phase, JSF handles any application level events such as submitting a form, linking to another page, and JSF use navigation rule from phase config.xml. So that's all about phase 5. After that, this is the last phase, render response. So in this phase, JSF display response on a page. So basically it's render the response. Whatever response is built, either navigate the next to the next screen, display data on the same screen, whatever. So it renders response on the screen. So this is the last phase of JSF lifecycle. So thank you.